2024 is going to be hilarious. It's going to be a ball. So many people are going to expose themselves. So Dr. Cornel West is the perfect person. I never imagined that he was going to run third party, but he's the perfect person to run third party. I'm going to explain why I say that. Because there's so many Democrats that pretend that they love and respect him, and they probably do in a certain sense because they don't feel threatened by him in his politics. So they see Cornel West, they're like, oh, I got a lot of respect for Dr. Cornel West. A lot of respect. So now these people are tasked with this tricky job of smearing and discounting the candidacy of someone as inspirational as Dr. Cornel West, which led to many gems. And we're going to cover that very soon. I call it duopoly leftists. We are post-duopoly leftists. Yeah. Duopoly leftists dismay over Dr. Cornel West because Marianne Williamson campaign, it was already dead on arrival, but for whatever life it had left, Dr. Cornel West drove a stake in it. There is no Marianne Williamson. That shit is dead. Marianne Williamson and RFK was exposed as the cowards they are because Dr. Cornel West plunged into third party. And who's been talked about most? You guys think Marianne Williamson's getting more headlines over Dr. Cornel West? This theory that you got to run as a Democrat to get attention, completely blown the fuck out of the water. Nigga, there was ABC stories about Dr. Cornel West, Washington Post, all these media outlets that were covering Dr. Cornel West. The same media outlets ignoring RFK and Marianne. So
I was just gonna say.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I was gonna say. I was surprised, Nick, when I looked because every morning I go and look and see what's top stories on a bunch of different sites. All of them were reporting on Cornel West, which didn't happen with RFK Jr. and Marianne Williamson. It just did not happen. Did they trend? Well, RFK probably trended. Marianne Williamson didn't trend when she launched her campaign.
I don't remember, but when you look at Dr. Cornel West, is without a doubt he got more press than Marianne Williamson did. RFK, I don't really remember. I know RFK was pretty big when he first announced. I'm not going to compare him and them, so I don't quite remember that one. But I can say 100% for a goddamn fact that Marianne Williamson did not drum the kind of support and attention that Dr. Cornel West has done. So we aired a lot of our criticism of his strategy of running in the People's Party, and I'm sure we're going to continue to keep on that. But as you probably can tell, CJ, I've been having a blast the last 24 hours.
I've been seeing it.
Because we can have our criticism while at the same time calling out the hypocrisy and the straight up bullshit that's coming from Democrats. So you guys heard from CJ we have substantive problems with how the People's Party is ran. But we also have problems with how the Democrat Party is ran. We also have problems with how the Republican Party is ran. So I want to see consistency. If you're not consistent, you are weaponizing your hypocrisy. Like, I'm going to show you guys a few examples of this. And weaponize hypocrisy, as I tell you guys all the time, is a form of corruption. It's a form of dishonesty. What's popping, JB? I watched quite a bit of your stream.
So I was just talking about Dr. Cornel West running.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see your. I actually heard you talk about it a little bit already, but as ordinary working class people, I'm asking you right now, for you, the accountant, you currently at work right now, you currently watching your kids right now, what is the functional purpose for us to come out and say we support a politician a year and a half before the election? Absolutely fucking none. Absolutely fucking none. We should hold our fucking tongue until the day of, and then you vote your conscience. That's my this is a newly developed opinion, maybe the last 2 years, because I saw so many progressives throw away their power. I am a Bernie supporter. I'm going to support Democrats. So Democrats like, we're going to shit to the fucking right. Now, I don't think Dr. Cornel West was doing it, but once again, I don't think that strategy serves us at all. Have Dr. Cornel West guessing. Have all these politicians guessing, because they're guessing to the day of the election. They're going to be great until the day of the election. They're not going to betray you. And they're also going to be worried about losing your support later because they know you're not a bandwagoner. Right? You guys have any thoughts on that? This is like something I've been thinking about a lot over the last year or two. Even with Cornel West, when I look at his foreign policy platform, when I read Chris Hedges' Substack, it was amazing. Like the rhetoric that he is saying and how much he improved on some of these topics. I don't see any value in declaring that, I'm a Dr. Cornel West supporter. Guys, I'm done with that shit. I'm done with I was the Bernie supporter, I was the Obama. No more supporting politicians. We may, at the end of the day, you never know when it comes to it, but as it is, we don't declare shit. But with that said, I see a ton of rhetorical advantages and benefits to our movement that Dr. Cornel West is bringing. Number one, destroying the two-party duopoly, running outside the two-party duopoly, and showing duopoly lovers what happens when a big name run third party. Because as we covered earlier before JB got here, Dr. Cornel West is getting more media coverage than at least Marianne Williamson did.
Well,
arguably RFK, but I won't say that for sure. But I just know that Dr. Cornel West was trending number one. I don't remember any of the candidates trending number one other than DeSantis, right? And his party was trending alongside with them. They combined it at one point. Cornel West was like 2, People Party like number 5, and then they eventually combined it into one stream. So what does that tell you? That tells you guys that RBN was right once again. Now, CJ had disagreement with strategy. People had disagreement with strategy of People Party. But look at what happened. You had a big, undeniable name. Dr. Cornel West, undeniable. Everyone in politics know who he is. Even ordinary, like, my mom know who Dr. Cornel West is. She's famous. I tell you guys all the time how apolitical my mom is. I remember, you guys know how excited I was when Dr. Cornel West came on my show. I told my mom, like, man, we got Dr. Cornel West coming on. She's like, damn, that's crazy. So even my mom, apolitical as fuck. In the black community, most people know who the fuck Dr. Cornel West is, especially, right? So all you need, and this has been our theory, correct me if I'm wrong, CJ, JB, I'm not trying to talk for you guys. Our theory has been, if you get someone with name recognition, someone with a powerful message, someone that even Democrats and ordinary Republicans can attack, if you get someone like that and have them spearhead a third-party movement, you can break through. That is exactly what this shows. So I am using these rhetorical advantages. I use these rhetorical happenings to our advantage. And I know, CJ, we talked before, this is what I've been tweeting about. And the people who know that this is a rhetorical advantage for third-party activists like us are freaking the fuck out. Democrats are in complete disarray. Progressives who pretend they are anti-establishment is in disarray. Because a lot of the progressives who pretend they leftier than now, they will say, oh, yeah, I'm a leftist. I hate the Democrats. But what can we do? What can we do? We got to run as Democrat. Or else, but now, Dr. Cornel West completely shattered this. So now you're seeing shit-lived, vote blue, no matter who reactions.